This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Betsy, it is summertime.
We're in it. We are in it. Summertime for real.
Summertime for real. I was just walking and I was like, oh, it's too hot to be walking. My butt got so sweaty. But I had this feeling. I was like, summer is really America. Like not like America really is summer. You know what I mean? Like America at its best is summer.
Yeah. I think that's right.
I guess it's because it's when we celebrate America.
Yeah, it feels very American. Like, and it's when you hear about like, oh, like that's growing up in America. A lot of it's like summertime stuff.
And the living, it's easy apparently.
Apparently. Oh, yeah, I had to get a COVID test for work, and I was like kind of chilly in my house, so I had a sweatshirt on, and I went out and I like was walking to the COVID test place right by your house, and I immediately was like, this is a bad move. It's hotter than I thought it was gonna be, and I was like standing there waiting, and I was like, I don't feel very, and I was like, oh, 'cause I'm hot.
You're like, oh God, I got COVID. I have a fever.
Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of like getting a little hot, and I had a mask, and I was like, oh, Betsy, it's because you're wearing a damn sweatshirt, and it's now almost 80 degrees. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you're not from LA, 80 degrees in LA is hot. I mean, it'll also get up to 115 here, which is really hot. But like the sun is so direct here. It's so rare that we even have any clouds in the sky. I don't understand quite the phenomenon, but it's hot as hell.
It's hot. It's hot. And it's summertime.
Maybe I think it's America because it's the only time that like people get to take off and enjoy parts of America.
Maybe like because when you said that, it was also like, well, yeah, like everybody looks forward to summer.
Yeah.
When you're growing up, you're like, I can't wait for summer. Now, without having school or anything, I don't really care. I'm more excited for fall.
Yes.
Always.
We love a fall.
As soon as like Christmas ends, I'm like, okay, come on, fall.
Pumpkin
Let's get
spice
to it.
season.
Yeah.
So today, you folks, we're going to be listening to a long listener story. And when we say long, we mean it. It's 20 minutes long.
It's like an episode of Saved by the Bell.
It's an episode of Saved by the Bell. I hope there's just as much pausing reality. In fact, we may
Time
pause.
out. We should maybe do it. Time out. Zach Morris.
You're on Zoom, so we're both on Zoom. What if just Betsy was on Zoom, but I was doing my own thing? But if you give me the timeout, then I'll stop it.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the timeout.
T.O. And we're listening to a long one, guys, because we need you to send more stories into us.
Send more in to us, please. We love them.
Here's a specific call for voice memos. Specific voice memos from people who haven't done it. Because we have some friends that send a bunch, and that is... I appreciate it so much, but just to mix it up so that we're not listening to the same people every week, which is, I would love it. Hey, whatever, man, I would do it. But I think people have stories they haven't sent in. So if you haven't yet sent a story in, or maybe you did 4 years ago and we already like played it or whatever. But if you haven't sent one in, send it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. And if you aren't comfortable sending a voice memo,
Type it up.
Type it up. That's okay. You can even do talk to text.
Text it up, and we'll see what funny mistakes the phone does.
Yeah.
I was trying to text Mono that I love a poopy gift from him, and my phone kept saying poppy gift, and I was like, phone, I've never once have written poppy. How dare you?
I'm not even sure what that would mean.
A poppy? I don't fucking know, you dumb phone. So
dumb phone.
sometimes that phone, I will say it always corrects my spelling of diarrhea, and I appreciate that. I still don't know how to spell it, and I say it and write it a lot.
Okay, how do you think you spell it? Spell it for
There's
me.
an H in there somewhere weird.
I think it's D-I-A-R... No.
R?
D-I-A-H-R-R-E-A?
D-I-A-H?
D-I-A-H-R-R... No, I got it wrong. It's D-I-R-R-H-E-A.
D-I-R. So diarrhea is a fake out.
It's diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Not
When you're
dia-
sliding into home and your pants are full of foam.
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Now you'll get it forever. And you probably type it a lot too.
I do. Honest and scripts. We just did a pitch this past week where
Bunch of diarrhea.
we actually were like, there were a couple too many jokes. We're like, but diarrhea was like one of the first things we said in our pitch. And let's just say they loved it.
So
They stopped me right there and said, we don't even need to hear the rest of it. We want whatever that is. Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha.
say no more. You got it, baby. We were talking about you are watching Real World Homecoming New Orleans.
It's awesome.
It's really good.
Julie is nuts, man.
It's really lovely to see. I wonder, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what makes someone so self-absorbed. Like, it's lovely to see someone who's truly like, everything is about me.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see that. Like, especially after having already gone through this same thing and like ruining friendships over
Yeah.
where that's what like really blew my mind of like, Julie, you've done all of this before.
Yeah.
Didn't you learn? So, and I do feel after this, well, I would like to think that she has learned some stuff, but then it is like, who fucking knows, man?
I don't know.
Who
My
knows?
favorite thing she did was she would like cause some problem and then see one person and say, is everybody talking about me? Is everybody talking about me? Are they all talking about me?
What a wild way to live life.
Yeah.
With that thing like, oh, is everybody talking about me now? And it's like, you gotta cool it.
Yeah, man. It's spooky in a different way.
It was great though, because there are a ton of like really nice moments.
Yeah.
And just everybody looks good.
Everyone looks good. It's because they're our age. Almost.
I know. I was like, everybody looks good, man. It's like,
Yeah, it's because they're not, they're young, sort of. Oh God, are we young or old? I don't know anymore.
we're young, man. We still got a whole life ahead of us, Marcy.
At least 10 to 15 years ahead of us.
If I play all of my cards right, at least 10 to 15.
Oh boy, if I start
Actually,
taking,
I'm gonna do 8 to 12. 8 to 12.
if I really get on top of my gummy vitamins, I think I'm gonna do at least 16 more years.
Yes. Now we got a whole lot of life ahead.
Whole lot of living to do. Okay, so
yes, okay.
should we get into this long? It's a long listener story, and look, I haven't listened to it yet because, like I said, it is long. So who knows what will happen?
Right.
Like, what if it's just someone? It's accidentally like a grocery list. We don't
Wow, spooky. A 20-minute long grocery list? How fun. Like, I would have to, that would be hard.
Yeah. What if while listening to it, we realize we're in purgatory and it's never ending?
Wow, Marcy. That just blew my mind.
That's going to be our purgatory, a really kind of like not getting to the point story.
Marcy.
Someone keeps telling you details about something that doesn't really, they'll be like, so my neighbor, it's like the driveway's really narrow. My neighbor next door, she's actually from Colorado, but not your part, like just like blah, 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 blah.
Like, okay.
I might already do that.
Oh my God. We might already be in purgatory.
I think.
What'd you do in your life to make you go to purgatory?
I don't know what the exact rules are. Inexact rules.
I don't know either. I feel they're all sad. All the rules for purgatory are a bummer.
I think it's just not being good enough. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Although I do believe that like people, even like murderers, can go to purgatory and you can like pray for them to get out sooner.
Oh.
It's like a chain letter.
A chain letter?
If you get like 20 people to pray for you, you know, like it's like that.
Please spread it. I can only tell one person. That's the rules of purgatory, is a chain letter. Honestly, that's hell. Hell.
All right.
I remember getting so scared of being like, oh my God, if I don't, then we're done for. And then it's like,
especially
no.
with someone who might have a tad bit of obsessive.
Yeah, that was exactly it. That was a big like, well, that's it.
Honestly, people should really take that into consideration before they do chain mail or chain emails now.
Yes. Come on.
Oh my God. Or phone trees. That's hard
Phone
too.
trees. Oof. Woof.
Woof, baby. All right, I'm going to get into this if you're ready to get into it. And you just tell me if you want to pause. And
I'll go time out like Zach Morris, and then we can talk about some stuff.
We'll talk about it. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. My name is Alex, and I am from Jersey City, New Jersey. Woo! And I actually have a whole bunch of experiences that I had earlier in my life. I haven't really experienced anything in the past 3 or 4 years, but I have come to the conclusion that is because I've had a really hard 3-4 years, and I have become like really sad and depressed on occasions, and I feel that it kind of like dampened any sensitivity that I may have had. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to open myself up again. But I decided that I wanted to share a couple of my experiences. So I'll send different voicemails because I have a whole bunch of them. So just to give you a very quick history of myself, I have always, ever since I was little, had the ability to like sense things or sometimes hear and see things. And I have a cousin that is also very sensitive. She feels things. She doesn't see or hear them. I usually was the one that heard or saw something. But something always happened when we were together, kind of thing. So I don't know. We had some type of, ethereal bond or something. So this one thing that happened to us, which I thought was pretty freaky, but I haven't been able to explain it, has to do with a shared dream that we had when we were really, really young. And by young, I mean like we were probably like, I want to say I was between 9 to 11, and she was like about 2 years older than me. So I had this recurring dream for a while. I want to say like for like about a year to almost 2 years, and it was a very disturbing dream. It was very scary. And I really hadn't shared it with anyone. And I'm not too sure why I decided to share it with my cousin, but I went ahead and I did. And as I was telling her what the dream was about, I realized that she was continuing to finish some of the sentences that I started. Wow. So and I guess I'm sorry, just to back up. The dream was like we were at the end of like the world.
Okay, pause. Number one, pause.
What if, Marcy, you start filling in the sentences of the dream? And you're like, I've had it too.
So it's at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Also, I was like, this is like Patty Duke, identical cousins.
Dude, right?
Doody-doo.
Wow. And how fun to have fun, but true, of like somebody else who you're close to, who is sensitive as well, so you're like, good, we're in this together.
Yeah,
that rules.
Very, I don't know, it would be very validating.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I had to make that joke.
All right.
Like the world, something was happening. It was not like a zombie takeover or anything like that, but I'm really not too sure. But there were like all this bunch of like, it was almost like The Stand. Like there was like a whole bunch of evil creatures running around, and everyone was trying to escape. And there was a safe place, and we're all trying to get to the safe place. And I remember, I wish I would have written all of this down. It's been years ago. I'm 46 years old, and after I spoke with her, I kind of like didn't write much down, so I don't remember the exact details, but I do remember the gist, like the main thing that freaked us both out. And that was that, the beginning of the dream, half of the beginning of the dream was with me and her and our family and trying to get away from what was happening and go to this safe place. And, I remember explaining to her how scary it was and how we had to run away from not just like these evil demons, but also from like humans that were just, I guess, civilization was just like breaking down, and they were trying to kill people, so we're trying to run away and find a safe haven. And I remember her telling me what I was wearing in the dream, and she, she's like, yeah, I remember we were running away, and we were running with our parents and kids, and in our dreams we were older, even though I was 11 years old when I had the dream. In my dream, I was like in my late 30s, and
oh my God, that is so scary, Betsy.
Dude, this was a 9 to 11-year-old having this dream is so, anybody having this dream is so upsetting.
But yeah, to be like roughly 10 years old, and then you're in your, did you say late 30s? Or?
Yes. Yes. How wild.
And the cousin too. Okay, I'm gonna get back in. That's that's really disturbing.
It feels like a Stephen King book. These two cousins who like can see the future. That's not what's happening, but oh my God. Okay.
And she had kids, and I didn't have kids in the dream, and we were trying to run away with our parents and other relatives, and she described what I was wearing, and it was exactly what I was wearing in my dream. And then I described what she was wearing, what I saw her wear in my dream, and she was floored. And she was like, that's what I remember wearing in my dream. And she was having the exact same dream, like for a year and a half, like about 1 to 2 years, just like me. And so pretty much the first half of the dream was trying to get away and reach this safe place. And then at one point in the dream, we come to like a crossroads, and we meet another group that can lead us to the safe place. And when we get to this, I guess, fork in the road, I am aware that there are a whole bunch of children that were left behind, and that a couple of people are trying really, really hard to go back and save them. And when we get there to this crossroads, and we run into the group that could take us to the safe place, my cousin, says like, we made it, we're safe, we're going to be all right. And I tell her in the dream that I need to go back, that I can't go forward knowing that there's all these bunch of children that need help, that they're out there with these demons and these, evil humans, blah, blah, blah.
Bail.
I just couldn't, I couldn't leave them behind. And, in the dream, I hug her, and I said, I'm really happy that we got to this point. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to help, as many kids as I can. And then when I see that I can't help them anymore, I promise I'll be back. I will be back. Take care of my family. And because my sister was in the dream, I wasn't married, but my sister and, my mother was there. So I just said, take care of them and I'll be back. And we hugged each other. And, that's where the dream, changes for me and her. And it's like the weird part, because at that dream, at the part of the dream where we say goodbye is when both of our dreams change. So she remembers up to that point too, where
Okay.
What?
This is a good 20-minute long one so far. So good job.
Yeah. This is incredible.
But Betsy, I was like, did she dream about a different timeline?
Dude. Marcy.
I have chills. Do you know
I
what I
do
mean?
too. I do like, how wild. Because I was wondering, I was like, what happens to in the cousin's dream? This is, and then to say that the dream changed right there for each of this is so crazy. This is so wild and spooky. Okay.
Jumping back in.
Okay.
we hugged each other, we kissed each other, we said goodbye. And then she continues in her dream going to the safe place, and everything turns out okay for her. They're in a safe place, they're fine, they're dealing with a new world, whatever, but she's okay, and our family is okay. But she doesn't remember ever seeing me again after that point in the dream.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Chills.
I remember asking her, the first time we told the dream to each other, I remember asking her, did everything turn out okay for you in the dream? Like what happened? And then, she told me what I just mentioned before. And I was like, I'm just really, really happy that, you were safe at the end, at least in the dream. And she asks me, what happened to you? I never see you again after that. And I told her I die. In my dream, I die. I say goodbye to you. I turn around and I try to help these kids. And
These kids.
I was able to go back and grab a group of them, a group of 5, maybe 10, I'm not sure, and bring them back to safety. And I know that, and there's a whole bunch of us working together, running from safe house to safe house to try to bring these kids, to safety. And, I remember doing 2 trips, and they were successful. And we brought the kids back to that spot where I last saw my cousin. And then from there, they're taken to safety. And, I thought, and the 3rd trip, I knew that, whatever evil was out there was getting closer.
Oh.
But I also knew there were about 20 kids left in this one, orphanage home. And I couldn't, in my dream, I just couldn't leave with the group that I just, help out. I just, knowing that there were 20 kids back there by themselves, I just couldn't. So, several of us, it wasn't like just me alone, several of us went back to try to help different groups of children that were out there by themselves. I went to a group of 20 and the others went to other groups. After I leave those groups and we all go on our separate paths, I don't know what happened to the other people that were trying to help the other kids. I just know what happened to me. So, I end up in like this little rundown, I want to say like a house or a cabin. It's little, almost medium sized, but kind of like tending to be small. And, there are like 20 kids there, and they're kids. They're like 5 years old. They're like, the youngest one is 5. And I want to say like the oldest one was probably 10. So,
Which is so weird because she's a 10-year-old.
She's 10. This is also, you gotta let those kids go, man. Let those kids go, man. You know, you gotta take care of yourself. This is really blowing. Like, I'm. It feels like a movie. Like this is.
I don't remember my dreams no
No.
matter what.
Like to be like, we had to make multiple runs to save. Like, and the like blowing out of the world is really good. Like it feels like a Stephen King novel. Like, oh, and of course there's 20 more kids at the orphanage we have to now go to. This is blowing my hair off my head.
I know, fully bald. You're
Fully bald.
I mean, just remember, I'm having this dream when I'm 11 years old.
Yeah.
And in my,
Yeah.
in reality, I'm 11. And in my dream, I'm like in like my middle 30s or something. And these kids are between like 5 and 10. So, you know, I get there and they're very happy to see me. And they're excited because they feel like, you know, maybe that there's hope that we can, you know, get away or they can get away. And as I'm talking to them and I'm trying to get them ready for the trip because I know the trip is going to be hard, and dangerous since I already did it with 2 groups before. I hear the creatures start surrounding the house,
Oh my God.
you know, and the kids hear the creatures surrounding the house. And I cannot begin to tell you, like, as I'm remembering and saying the story, I remember how horrible they sounded because I couldn't see them and I didn't want to see them. I remember distinctly not wanting to go peek out the window and see what was out there. In my dream, I wasn't going to be able to like handle it. I knew that whatever I saw would freak me the fuck out and I was going to freak the kids out and it was going to be a shit show like right away. So
This is so nuts.
I just remember being on the first floor and I gathered all the kids and it was so hard to talk to them because deep down inside, I knew that there was no way that I can protect 20 kids. I just couldn't, you know, I didn't have a gun. I didn't have anything. I wasn't a superhero. It was just, you know, the last 2 trips, I remember it was just me running in the woods and hiding, going from tree to tree or cave to cave and getting them out. And here we were surrounded by these creatures and it wasn't, there weren't humans that were surrounding the house. There wasn't one human and they were big and tall and I just knew they were tall, but I sensed they were tall, but I knew that they were big because I could hear them land on the roof. And it was like a thud.
God.
Boom. And then all of a sudden I could hear like the claws in their toes just go click, 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 click.
Is it
The fuck?
like a damn raptor?
It sounds like a damn flying raptor.
But but this would have been before Jurassic Park for sure because if she's 46 now, honestly, this might be a 3-year-old email, by the way,
Right.
or older. So it would have been, if she's 11, it would have been long before Jurassic Park.
This is, and
Like, I'm trying to think of like what could make a child imagine this, you know?
And imagine having a dream when you're 11 years old where you, in your dream, have to have the feelings and emotions and mental capacity to attach to having to tell kids you cannot protect them from this evil thing. Like, that's, as an adult, if I had this dream, I would wake up and be like, I gotta get out of here. I don't know what to do.
I gotta
man.
leave this body. I gotta go. I can't do
need my
this.
brain to just bloop, like
Bloop.
Simpsons,
Yes.
like Homer's. Just get out. This is really an incredible.
Yeah, I'm just impressed that they can remember this much.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess if it's so
Yeah.
extreme and
Your cousin.
your cousin had it too, you're like, we have to remember everything.
Yeah. Okay, so we're jumping back in at a thud on the roof and hearing the claws drag across.
Okay.
when they would land and then when they walk. So it was just like a separate click for each like toe and the noises that we're making. And it was horrible. And I knew, like, I just knew this is it. I'm going to die. And I didn't care that I was going to die. What I cared about was that I couldn't protect these kids.
Oh.
There's nothing that I could do. It's just so out of my, like, it was just out of my hands. And they ran behind me.
Oh.
I told them to go behind me. But there were so many. And I remember stretching my hands out and trying to hold them back. And all I could say was, in the end, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But I couldn't say more than that because I knew that it was just a blatant lie. And I knew that they knew it was a lie. But somehow I felt like even though they knew it was a lie, they just wanted to hold on to hope and believe that there could be a way out. And I just remember hearing something out there running like the nails down the windows. And it was like they were taunting us. They weren't coming in, they weren't breaking the windows, but they were letting us know that they were all over. They were behind us. They were above us. They were like by the windows. And I just remember all these little kids just whimpering and crying and calling my name and saying, Alex, you're going to help us, right? We're going to be okay. And all I could say is, we're going to be okay. Don't worry. We're going to be okay. And then I hear the front door splintering. I hear thuds.
Splintering.
And they're just like bodies throwing themselves against this door. And they weren't throwing themselves against windows. It was like they were just throwing themselves against the door, almost like they just wanted to extend the fright and horror that we were experiencing. You know, like they were just teasing us. And they broke through, and I remember hearing the wood just splinter. I remember hearing the kids gasp behind me and to start whimpering. And I remember just looking up and then just seeing all these bunches of creatures just crawling in, not walking in, but like crawling from the side and the top of the doorway and just coming towards me. And all I remember is that I still tried to protect them, but I couldn't. I just put my hands out and I pushed them behind me. And I know one of the creatures fell on top of me and they just started to like disembowel me. and then everything just went black. And I remember just thinking, oh my God, the children.
Oh.
And then that's it. Everything just goes to black.
Oh my God.
So that's the shared dream that I had with my cousin. I think it's like really fucked up because I was like between 9 and 11 years old when I had this dream. Again, it was repeated over and over again for like a year and a half. She shared the exact same dream. Unfortunately, I don't remember the details of the beginning. But I know that everything that I dreamt in the first half, she dreamt. We remember what each other was wearing in the dream. And remember up until the point that we both said goodbye to each other. And, so she lived and I fucking died. A horrific death, apparently. So I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what the whole purpose of the dream was about. I'm 46 years old and I'm happy to say none of that's happened. But after we spoke about it, we still continued to have the dream. So it was like maybe a year we were having the dream. We spoke about it, and then 6 months later, we still continued to have it for 6 months. And then after a while, we both just stopped having the dream. I don't know. I don't know why I had it. I don't know why she had it. I don't know why we were both in it and we both remember the first half. I don't know what it meant about my really horrible death. But I am glad my family made it. They're okay. She was okay. So I guess that's one good thing. I never did know what happened to them until I shared my dream with my cousin and she told me they were all right. So that's it. That's my eerie shared dream with my cousin. I have a couple of more, and this was super lengthy, so I'll stop with this one and just want to say that I really love you guys. I can't wait to hear every episode, and it's like my addiction that no one knows. Well, actually, I tell everybody, so it's my addiction that everybody knows. So thank you so much, and hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.
We did.
Wow.
We enjoyed the story.
Holy shit, Marcy.
That is such a disturbing dream to have like you said, at any age.
What? Like,
I mean, the only thing I could think is that, like, they dreamed about a different timeline.
Wow. Ooh, that's so scary, Marcy.
Betsy, sometimes I think about this.
Oh, God. Okay.
That we're in a specific timeline right now. And
okay.
There's a lot of stuff going terrible, but that there's a worse one somewhere. There are better ones, but this is not the bad one.
Oh, my God. And, like, there are versions of us in those timelines?
Yeah. That, like, there's, like, the idea of, like, the multiverse or whatever. That there's multiple timelines and that there are worse things happening in other timelines.
And sometimes they cross or you get access to...
Because it's you.
Yeah.
It's still you. So even though in this body, we're not experiencing that...
We might be in another one.
And essentially, it's you still are.
What if we're the creatures? What if we turned into the creatures?
So scary.
So scary. That's how the creatures say sorry is scary. So scary.
The imagery of it, of like the things crawling
through. Like
I could see it so clearly.
I could see every single thing so clearly in this. I feel you gotta turn it into a book.
It is, yeah. Don't nobody steal it.
Don't nobody
steal this.
Wow. It was...
I think that's what makes it feel so legitimate like here's the thing, I don't want people sending 20-minute stories. However, this one was really good. It's very interesting, and also it feels like it's so specific, so many things
Yeah.
happened. Your cousin had it as well, like, because sometimes dream stories are kind of like but
Yeah.
this one, I mean, truly, like you said, it's like a movie, and to have that at 11 years old, it's unbelievable.
Like, what? That's yes, to have that at 11 years old is so, and to be like, in your mind of like, I have to save these children,
Yes.
like, and I have to make sure they feel comfortable, and I'm glad my family's like, that is so incredible. Oh man, it's really blowing my, like, I don't know what I would have done as an 11-year-old if I had a dream like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially if you if it's a recurring dream.
yes.
So you're having it, often, and like I
Yeah.
said, for a year or years.
Right. What? Like, I'm really like, speechless.
Yeah. Now me, Betsy, I got 20. I'm gonna buy myself at least 10 minutes because I'm throwing kids. So I got 20 kids.
Oh.
I'm 30 seconds each. I'm throwing kids at the.
Oh, I would not have even gone back for those. I'd be like, wow, I already saved enough. Cool, I'm out of here, man.
How about this?
I honestly would have never left for the kids. I've been like, no, let's go to Colorado, the safe place, and get out of here.
We're gonna go hang out at my favorite places.
Yeah.
Now me, I'm going for kids, even though I don't care. I'm
But
just
you're
like,
gonna throw them into the mouths of the creature?
yeah, that's why I'm doing it. They could have been saved, but I decided to throw them.
No, kids, we're waiting till they come.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's fine. No, I just know I'm the kind of person who's like, if there's a task to be done, I'm like, oh, I got to do the thing.
Okay.
Ugh, it's so annoying.
I
about
would
me.
like to think I would go for the kids, but I don't know. I really don't. I hope to never have to make a decision like that.
You probably already are somewhere in another timeline.
That's nuts, man.
Oh
That
my
is
God,
so
Betsy,
nuts. What?
You were one of those kids.
I was one of those kids.
You're one of those kids.
Oh man. Thank you for trying.
Thanks. I mean, what a dream hero.
What if I was one of those kids and then it's that classic like Looney Tunes or other things where like they take me away and then I just annoy them or befriend them all and hang out with the creatures.
You Jungle Book them?
I Jungle Book them. Yeah, what if I Jungle Book them and now I'm like friends with them? And I'm like, hey, creatures, listen up. Be cool with humans, okay?
I want to be like you.
Claws and wings and awful things. You're screaming.
Oh, man. The scary part of it is, I mean, other than like it's a terrifying dream and blah, 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 it's that to say like, oh, this could happen in another timeline. If you, even 5 years ago, to say that, it's like, okay, a lot has to happen. But we have had so many, there's so much proof of UFOs and things coming to this planet that it's like, yeah, man, they could be bad. They could just want to torment us.
Yeah. Like it's really, especially with pandemic, it's so like, oh my God.
Yeah, and this was
Anything
definitely
could happen. Like
this was sent years before 2020. So
Right.
just as listeners know that, because it was long, so I didn't get to it for a long time. So
Yeah.
I hope this listener, please, if you are still a listener, please let us know. And
Yeah.
I guess I have questions of like, I would love to know more about the cousin's version, like what happens then.
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
know that she died? Do they, I would just love to know more about that side of it.
Right. Wow. That is so. I got chills just thinking about even somebody having the same dream. It's so. That's so incredible on
And
its own. Let alone it's such a specific, scary. And
Are
then
you-
splitting up. Man, that's wild.
Are you at all worried that it's like gonna happen?
Yeah, I am.
That's
Like,
my biggest worry.
What if this happens?
Like
What
I can only hope it's a different timeline.
I'm glad that they already made it past their mid-30s, so it's like, oh, okay, great. It hasn't happened yet.
What if it's just because you know how little kids will see like a 30-year-old and be like, they're old.
They're all so old. yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
you think a 30-year-old's like a 50-year-old, but they're really
yeah,
not.
yeah, but they're not.
Yeah, what if your kid's sensibility just and it's going to happen in a few months?
Oh, God. You know,
What's your plan?
like you're saying, anything could happen.
Anything can happen. Do you have a plan like not end of the world, but do you have like what's your plan if shit goes south? Do you have one?
I think party hard.
No, that like there's imminent danger. You're
Yeah,
still
I
gonna-
think like get hammered and just be like, okay.
so. There's no trying to get away from it. Just cracking open some brewskis.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, interesting.
Just chilling and be
Interesting.
like, I have a bat. I don't know.
Okay, there's no
You know that the cook got drunk on the Titanic and survived. So I'm thinking,
okay.
you know, ragdoll style, like lose my inhibitions and just see what happens.
So one day.
Oh, no, I don't
it's-
like this.
It's on the news. Something's going down. You hear sirens in the street. The power goes off.
Oh,
You're like, gotta drink those beers before they get hot. 'Cause for me, I'm probably loading up in my car.
but you're going to then get stuck trying to get out
Yeah.
anywhere you go.
Yeah. But my car is 4-wheel drive. Don't forget that. So I'm running over houses.
I mean, you can
I'm
drive over other cars.
I'm driving up trees.
Okay, fine. Come and pick me up.
Look, it's just that we need to go. We have to go east, and you're a little west of me. So
Oh, shoot. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up.
okay, yeah. Well, then we'll switch cars.
Yeah. I'll come in my Prius. I'll get into yours. Your Subaru. Then we'll go.
We'll go. I like have a little go bag and that kind of stuff. Like
Really?
yeah, I have like emergency stuff
Oh, I should maybe get something like that.
just in case. I mean, it's because I watched this one man show, and it was about like what happens when the tsunami hits, and it's a comedy this guy did, but he was like, I have this plan, and it was him going through his plan for like he's like, okay, it's not gonna hit all of LA is not gonna be underwater, but we have to go to higher ground, and like it's
Wow. Up to Griffith Park.
yeah. I mean, I sort of have a probably arrogant belief that I will be fine in most situations. That's
good attitude.
That I'll like kind of skirt around it, like somehow be like, and I'll even like want to pretend that I want to be like in the yeah it was terrible for me too, but I really will know it wasn't as bad as other
that's
people.
what I'm like. Where it's like I stayed in my house. Nobody's gonna come looking.
You don't think those little evil monsters are coming to creepy crawl around your house?
No, I think they're like nobody's in there. I'll just lay down.
Nobody's in there.
Yeah, nobody, or I'll already act dead. Oh, I don't like thinking about this, but maybe I should a little more. Maybe I should get an emergency kit.
Everyone should have an emergency kit. If for no other reason, like I say, like I don't believe that some big earthquake's going to hit and then I'm going to be sucked into the earth. Although I've heard a few people who live near me think that because we're so close to the Hollywood fault line. I don't worry about that. What I worry about is being inconvenienced and uncomfortable for days and days and days.
That is huge. I don't want that.
Yeah, to be like, I'm stuck here. We can't get out. I don't have water or don't have enough water or,
Right.
you know, because I
Right.
grew up in a hurricane area.
Right.
So that's what I worry about is the inconvenient uncomfortableness.
Right.
Like I keep shoes in my car at all times. Like 'cause
That's
I'm-
smart.
Like if I wear like flip flops not that I wear flip flops, but if I'm in like sandals,
Right, right.
or even if I like were to break down in a place that's cold, I have like I keep like a winter coat in my car.
Oh, smart.
You just never
I
know.
have what do I have? I have a dog blanket, so that's good.
Yeah.
I have some frisbees,
Great. You can
Some
keep yourself
paddleball.
entertained. You're going to have fun.
snow chains.
Snow chains. That's good. Yeah. I got like
good.
my earthquake kit. I got a high power flashlight.
Oh, that's good. I don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I should. I don't know. I'm so
Now I'm worried about the end of the world.
shit. I'm scared now. Maybe I'll buy an emergency kit and I don't like thinking about that.
Do you know what made me get into prepping mode is that there was a big explosion on like a few streets away, and it was just a transformer underground that blew up, but the lights all went out, and all the lights went out, and I'm home with my roommate, and we light candles, and all the candles, we only had like 3 candles in the house, and they all were scented, and I was like, I can't. In an emergency, I absolutely cannot have scented candles.
You don't want cashmere fire? Come on.
I was like, it's giving me a headache. No. So I had to get a bunch of flameless candles.
Flameless candles.
You know, those little
Or
fake
scentless,
ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, prep up.
Prep up. Oh, God, that bums me out.
Just have a few things.
Okay.
A few things.
I got a bat by my bed. That's pretty good.
Remember I told you put a sock on that bat.
Right.
Put a sock on that bat. That way you can swing twice.
Yep. And then if they grab it, pull it out of the sock.
Pull out, slap them again with it.
And fucking bash them.
Now, this is sort of a scarier version of scary stories because it does make you start thinking about all these things.
Yeah. And that it was so, I guess, visceral. Like, the emotions
Yeah.
were there where it was like, and then I had to figure out how, in that moment, I knew I could not protect these kids. Like, that is so scary. That's so scary.
The all hope is lost moment.
Yeah.
I
How
wonder,
crazy to have that as an 11-year-old.
did they wake up as soon as they were dead, or I imagine they have to.
Probably, right?
Or slip into another dream where like you keep spilling ice cream on your shorts.
Ah, shoot.
Ah, shoot.
I have to give a presentation.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, shoot.
Ah, shoots.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
This was a good one. Like I
This
said,
was really good. It flew by, too.
It didn't-
I like, when it was finished, I was like, whoa, that was 20 minutes. That
Yeah.
was great.
good storytelling. Like
Ooh,
I said,
it's going to really stick with me. Like, that
I know.
is
I'm
a
upset.
really, really scary dream. Oh, and that your cousin had it too, and it went differently when you left each other.
I know.
I can't do this. Marcy,
You have to quit the podcast.
I quit. I can't do this. Wilma,
man.
come here and give me a hug.
Oh, well, damn. Like I said, I'm not here for everyone sending in a long ass email, but that one was a good one, and I hope they stuck with us long enough to hear us get so upset about this.
Yes, yeah, I do.
Now-
I do.
You guys, like we said at the top, send us your stories.
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't yet, send us a voice memo. We really need voice memos right now. Begging you.
Begging you.
Send it to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com or
Yeah.
type it up. Whatever, man. You send it to us. Okay?
Send it to us. We love hearing them and reading them.
We love them. All right, guys. Well, good luck feeling relaxed ever after this.
Yeah, okay. Have a plan. I gotta come up with one, I guess.
I guess it's to
I
make
guess
sure
getting drunk at my house when the
Look.
world is ending isn't a good idea.
look, if that's what you want to do, that's what you're going to do.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know. I don't.
Might as well have a little
I
fun on
don't
your way
think.
out.
I don't think even drinking that I would enjoy it knowing that there's imminent. That's all. I just think that when I'm in a bad mood, drinking ain't fun.
That's true. That's true. But what if you're in a give up mood? Drinking's fun.
Okay. All right. I'll see you at your place then.
Dude, we have a lot of beer from our party. We have so much still.
Oh, boy. Well, get ready for the
Come
end.
on over.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah! Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.